Peach Buster family, it's your girl Sony back again with another one. I tell you, I always got to get on here and let y'all see this face. Why? Because I told you, it's a group of people that wish I would be quiet. They wish that their magic would work, and I would just, they don't know. I'm like Jake and Elroy. If you old like me, do you know who Jake and Elroy was? The Blues Brothers. I'm on a mission from God. I know who I am. They know who I am. I ain't stopping. I got my feet on these demons' necks. Y'all better understand, when you run into the 144, we ain't playing. We ain't playing. I ain't got to get in the mud with you animals, but I could tear your little behinds up at the same time. I could tear your little behinds up. So what we doing today, I just wanted to come on and say, I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm still wonderful. I'm still amazing. I'm still God's favorite daughter. What more do we need, baby? What y'all need to do is get on your knees and submit to something greater than you. What y'all need to do is ask God for forgiveness. What y'all need to do is ask for redemption. What y'all need to do is stop serving two masters. Well, you want to serve one, and then, the little back and forth. What y'all need to do is stay the hell out of my Akashic records. What y'all need to do is realize I'm a child of the Most High. What y'all need to do is realize, yes, I'm really this fabulous. Yes, it's so bad that my ancestors are not your ancestors. It's so bad. You cannot steal what's mine, baby. You cannot walk in my divinity. You cannot destiny swap. I don't know. That's all you're going to get today. Today's Juneteenth. And it's all about the ancestors, baby. It's all about the ancestors. We can't escape them. Y'all not tired of getting whipped yet? Because my people always, there's a wall of spiritual protection around me right now. And y'all can see it. Y'all want to know, what could we do? What could you do? Is get on your knees and ask for forgiveness. I keep telling you, my superpower is JC. I walk with the Lord. I talk with the Lord. And don't get in the physical, in the 3D. Oh, well, she's this, well, she's that. Baby, before I was any of these things, I was a spirit. Let's get that together. Before I was anything, before I was a black, lesbian, and America, indigenous, I was a spirit. You think God didn't know who and what I was going to be when I came here? That's part of the mission, baby. Y'all get so confused with, trying to put labels and boxes. I keep telling y'all better get out of that Eurocentric Christianity thought where it's and you put it in a box. No. Spirit is spirit, source is source. You sit here for a freaking reason. We sit here in different nations and tribes so we would know one another. This should never separate God's children. This should never separate God's children. If you only understood the power that you have within yourself. I'm tired of telling y'all got to get to your creator, because I keep telling y'all, I'm God's favorite daughter, and he's going to show you better than he could tell you in my walk. And I'm taking you along with this walk so you can see this walk. I don't do no hoodoo, voodoo, none of this other crap. All I do is say a nice earnest prayer and throw it up. I ain't lighting no candles, collecting puppy dog tails. None of this weird stuff, baby. None of this stuff. If I light a candle, it's a lavender candle because I like to smell good. And, mother's going to always keep a sophistication and some smell goods around here. I ain't got time for you demons. So that's why when y'all keep trying, that's my son, trying to bring things up and do this and do that, you're going to keep getting knocked down. Because I don't do anything outside of JC, baby. Right, boo-boo? So with that being said, today is from my ancestors. And I love them because they're warriors. Some of them are beasts. And they not playing. Because what you don't understand, when you come against me, you coming against my family. They not having it. When there's a mission, a divine mission, the mission will always be completed. You have a divine mission for your family. Complete it. But for my love and light people, for my 144, always remember, everything out here is not love and light. There's some people that were created and they come from a long line of demons, and a demon has to do what demons do. So you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. You can plant those seeds, but God is the only one that makes those seeds grow. We have to have the equal balance. It has to be a balance. You have us, we have them. The fight will always, we're going to always fight on different realms, on different levels, and different timelines. It never stops. So know who you are and don't get taken. I don't care. The old Sony was trying to save souls. That's what Jesus was for. I got confused. I had, amnesia. I didn't know who I was. If Christ can't do it, who are you? The battle from light and dark in the Matrix will always continue. Marvel does the light and dark. Everybody has superheroes and supervillains. I'm one of the few people that can be a superhuman. Well, I am a superhuman, but I could be a supervillain or a superhero. It depends on what the mission is. Because always remember, we're villains in everybody's story. There's somebody's story. You could be a little church mouse into someone else. There's a big bad cat out there and you just the worst. So we're always villains in someone else's story. I play and interact with my shadows, with my demons. I overcame them. These people can't do the same thing. Put in the same work, baby. The same work that I put into me, do it to you. You cannot piggyback your way to success. You cannot escape karma. These are things that you can't escape. The universal laws, baby. What you put out has to come back. I ain't blocking nobody's karma. So if you thought that, you got that wrong, baby. Sony and Christina don't live here no more. They together. I keep telling y'all they in the beach in Jamaica drinking some freaking pina coladas. That covering, that protect. You ain't getting that no more. There's one little mama who eventually will get all that protection and that covering. I know what I come with. But I am a cautionary tale for everyone I have ever had who did me dirty, who did me grimy. Oh, I'm on my New York stuff today. Yeah. I'm going to always be a cautionary tale for you and your family on how you should not fumble our earth angel. How you don't know who you're dealing with. That's why we always treat everybody with kindness, children. We always treat everyone with kindness because we don't know who's in our life. God will bring an angel, and the angel may look unhoused because he want to see at the end of the day, you told all this love and light, you told all this what you gonna do for this angel right here who probably smells like they ain't have a bath in ages? What you gonna do? How you gonna treat them? Somebody come up to you, you got $20 in your pocket, now you haven't eaten all day and you're starving. You're like, damn, I'm about to go to this, that. But mind you, you haven't eaten all day. Last time you ate was yesterday. Last night. Someone else comes up to you and says, oh, sister, brother, can you spare something? I haven't eaten in 2 days. I feel like I'm going to pass out. Go whatever. Are you going to give them your 20? Because remember, nowadays, you can't do nothing with $10. I'm going to keep it real. With $10 nowadays, unless you buy a dollar store, Dollar Tree, what can you can't buy nothing nutritious. Are you going to give them your $20 so they can go somewhere and get a meal? Because you can get a meal for under 20 and have a little, on the side, whatever. And you go home to your home, go in your refrigerator, your pantry, and make you something. Let's keep it real. I mean, there's no shame in your answer because that's what God is going to look at, your heart. Mind you, you haven't eaten all day, but they haven't eaten for 2 to 3 days, and they're unhoused. We are our brothers and sisters keepers at the end of the day. And don't get it twisted. I'm not an angel. I adhere to a certain moral code. Anybody that knows me knows that. I don't sit here trying to do anything for likes or anything. That's not me. JC is all that matters to me. I could care less how anybody sees me. Why are you interrupting my thing? But we're going to get back to this.